Hey, look, engine. Whew. It's a little warm, buddy. Anyway, we're back, and well, this contraption can only mean one thing. Oh ho, over there about to come out. What you guys don't know is Eric's already been here for like an hour and a half, and we already took.
This was a white shirt. No, I mean.
Yeah. Anyway, we're already tearing things out, clean up the garage just a bit.
Moving stuff around that we've got multiples of again.
We have a lot of multiples. We're probably gonna start a penna shop. Nice.
Penna shop.
That's getting trademarked. Penna shop. Anyway, because at this point, I mean, how many engines do we have?
Penna shop.
Yeah. It's pretty much where your maturity level has to be to work on these damn things.
Or just Eric's maturity level, just all the time. Oh.
All right.
So now we're going to
Oh, those are not Harbor Freight, so we don't have to worry about dying from those. I said it.
He said it.
I said it.
And what was crazier is that he was right. Oh no! Look, it's too short. It's too short. So you know what you do? You got to do it like this.
Wow, that was ridiculous. Oh my god.
Come on, tell me that wasn't funny though.
Oh my god. Well, that's definitely staying in the video.
That is in the video.
So yeah, everything in here is already unhooked.
Almost.
Almost. What else we got?
I still have a few bolts to the transmission, and then we've got to
access underneath.
Yeah, the underneath access, and then we've got to jack the transmission up so that we can get. So we know we're not
misaligning absolutely everything.
Not just misaligning it, just so the transmission doesn't go boop once it comes out.
Yeah, because let's be serious, that transmission is the most expensive part of this car.
Besides me.
Yeah, true. I already told everybody you can rent Eric per hour. He just requires canes, and
yeah,
we're gonna leave it at that because it's gonna get real weird. The internet's gonna get strange. We don't want that. So we're gonna put this down, get everything bolted up, and then I'll be back when we start lifting this thing out.
Yep.
Guys, I have a purpose.
He can jack.
That's my business.
No one's told you to stop. No one's screaming I'm coming or nothing.
Oh my god. Well, this video is obviously not made for kids.
When is it?
That's for damn sure.
Hold up. We don't want to hit anything else.
You right.
What are we going to do here, guys? There's a T-rod in the way.
Scheiße. Jesus Christ. Old girl's out. What now, buddy? Got soft touch. All aluminum. Oh, Jesus. I mean, it's gonna be hard to see on camera, but legitimately, like, there's still cross-hatching in here. We were just literally looking. The pistons, you can still see the stamp, like the clean-ass numbers from the pistons on here.
She likes to get fisted.
Wow. Wow. Anyway, what's next?
Next we will be coming in.
Bad choice of words.
Cleaning. Coming and cleaning. Cleaning and coming.
Oh my god.
Coming and cleaning. We're gonna try to clean this engine bay because the mother shit nasty. I guess the nasty.
And I can already hear people in the comments, your transmission looks brand new. Because it is.
No shit.
It's got
very
like
much is.
3,000 miles on it.
It's got a little bit of miles, not much.
But I will say, that motherfucker performs.
That is the truth.
So Bill Scher over at Paramount Performance. If you need a trans, that
definitely
nobody even comes close.
So what we're going to do is we're going to cover the trans, and not that we need to cover that so much, but we're still going to put a trash bag, just trash bag it. Try to get as much electrical stuff out of the way that we need to. Most of the stuff that was on top of the motor,
Toothbrush,
not really needed to worry about the oil, but I mean, as you can see, just even the
so what that was from is, remember guys, we were getting excessive blow by
oil
through the blow off valve, and as you're going, we had that thing pointed down, it would shoot out. All that over there, it's oil.
Yeah, it just shoots
oil
everywhere.
So we're gonna block some stuff off, and we're gonna spray some degreaser, and we're gonna spray some water.
Yep, get her all cleaned up, you know, that way
water
while we put it
Gatorade.
Water sucks. It really sucks. And then that way, you know, number one, it's all open, we can get it clean, and you don't have to worry about it later.
Yep.
And it's a lot easier when you go to put everything back together. If it's clean, you don't get as dirty.
Well, at the same time, Eric's kind of being nice. I'm tired of you motherfuckers talking shit to me in the comments. Why is your engine bay so dirty? Why does your engine bay so slow? Exactly. Point proven. Let's get back to it. It is the next morning. Look how clean everything looks. This thing hasn't been this clean since, well, I bought the car. This is usually black, like some of this up here, but miles above what it was. Obviously, old girl's out. New girl's on the way. Eric will be arriving here in a bit, and well, as far as I know, the plan for today is we plan on getting the new block set up, oil pan on, potentially the heads. And we got some colorful prettiness to show you guys. So let's go ahead and dive into that. We'll wait for Eric to get here, and in the meantime, I will continue detailing. So one of the things that I went ahead and did was I went ahead and peeled off the it's not a flywheel.
Flex plate.
The flex plate, yeah. Flywheel's manual. Yes, believe it or not, unlike 90% of men on the planet, I know how to drive one of those too. Now, I'm actually not very versed in automatic stuff. Like, when we got the other transmission, and how much did you have to walk me through? Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, quite a bit.
That's not a clutch.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, you know, it is what it is. It makes it a lot easier to drive. You can't, if you're in a manual, you can't outdrive a automatic in the straightaway.
Wait. Say it again. For the kids in the back who can't hear, say it again.
If you have a car, if you have two identical cars, except one's an automatic and one's a manual, and the person drives each one down the track, the one with the automatic straight lines are going to win. Even in the corners, you're very possibly going to win. It just really depends on the actual driver. I mean, you know, that's the thing. It's crazy. You have less to worry about when you're in an automatic.
You mean you can't outshift a computer?
You can't outshift a computer. You can't outshift, even in the older schools, you can't outshift a hydraulic pressure. You just can't. There's no way to do it.
There you go, everybody. So, went ahead and stripped that off. It was a bit of a pain in the ass. I don't know if you can tell with the blue chip, but that's Loctite. So, we had to use a ratchet and a rubber mallet because, well, it's suspended, and trying to use leverage, that's kind of stupid. So, I'm going to take the next couple days. I'm going to tear this thing apart because, hey, I want to learn. We're going to see what kind of craziness we can find. Eric is actually here today. He's actually picking up some tools for reassembly.
So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab my torque wrenches and stuff like that, you know, some basic mechanic tools so I can take back to the shop. I need to clean the gasket areas. So like this right here, I've got a air operated angle grinder, and I'm going to hit it with a Scotch-Brite pretty much. And I just really want to, what I'm looking to do is really get it nice and cleaned up. Same way with the front, you know, you really want to make sure you get it, the gasket area is really clean.
Oh yeah, before you take off, we got the Felpro gaskets over there.
Yeah.
The gasket kit for the entire damn thing.
Yeah. So, you know, we're going to look, that's another thing, we're going to look through that and make sure that there's no other gaskets that we're going to need. You know, with the flex plate off here, you can see that the actual rear main seal is still in extremely good condition on this one.
Extremely.
So what we'll do is, you know, we're going to take I'll take the other flex plate off.
Flex plate.
The flex plate. And make sure that that rear main seal is good. I'm on the other motor. We've actually left the primary, or no, yeah, I'd say this is the primary. I don't know. Primary oil pan on, so I won't have to worry about that gasket. But we did have to take
and the dipstick.
Yeah, yeah, which is another reason why I got to come, because the damn shaft broke off. The dipstick shaft broke off into the
other engine.
Yeah. So yeah, that's also fun. But you know, the sump pump pan, you know, I'm gonna need the gasket for that. I found torque specs off a YouTube video. If I remembered the YouTube video I got them on, I would give him a shout out, but I just don't remember. But I will for the next video. This is why I'm the cameraman. Yeah. I'll definitely make sure that in the next video I'll give him a shout out, because that's very helpful. It's actually it's quite helpful. So other than that, you know, that's gonna be about it for actual video shooting. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get a lot of it put together. Now, like I said, what I wanted to do was do the run transmission fluid through it. So this is okay. Well, I'm not gonna pull that off.
No, you're not.
This is it's the same exact way that the other one is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the heads put on the other one, get them torqued down. They're actually kind of a really weird torque spec. So you have to go into a specific bolt pattern, which is, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at 22 foot-pounds. And then you have to do it in the same bolt pattern again at 33 foot-pounds. And then you have to turn it 140 degrees. Now,
all that, now is it the same spec for the ARP stuff?
Yes. Torque specs, anytime you're talking about a torque spec, the bolt does not matter. If you change the bolts out, it doesn't matter, it's still the same torque spec. When you're changing bolts out with a higher torque spec, you need to make sure you use something comparable to ARP, something that'll be able to hold, because this is probably going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 150 foot-pounds of torque at the end of it. Now, once you get your 33 foot-pounds of torque on it, you're not going to use a torque wrench. There's no sense in using a torque wrench. You possibly could tear your torque wrench up because you don't really know how much you're going to adjust it to. Because you're just
have me turn it once.
Yeah. Well, you know, you're gonna end up doing a degree on it. So you know, using a torque wrench is just it'd be stupid. The best thing to do is to probably once you get your torque down to the 33 foot-pounds, put a little mark on the top of each of the studs, or the actual nut of the stud, and have it pointed down or up, whichever way. Then you rotate it that way, and that mark will actually tell you how far you've gone, because you're probably not going to do a 140 degree turn at one time.
Yeah.
You'll probably do something like a 45 or a 90 and then go through the same torque pattern, which we'll talk about that more once we actually do that. But anyway, so I'll get the heads on there, and the timing chain cover I'm actually going to cut out, because I've got two other ones. So what I'll do is I'll cut out a place for access for the oil pump sprocket and everything. And since I have a couple of these, I'll actually make a makeshift thing where I can actually use my drill to start circulating the transmission through it. and fill it up. And the reason I want to do that is because instead of throwing the block in today, is because I was thinking about it. I have not turned, since I've sandblasted the block, I have not turned the crank at all. And I still don't really want to until I make sure I get the bearings on the lower end flushed out well.
Yep.
So that's why I'm going to do it this way. And plus, I had to go buy the tool to clean my gasket areas up.
Well, neither here nor there. No engine going in today, but we're doing it precaution-wise, making it smart. Let's show them. Let's show them some color that we're putting in the engine bay.
Oh yeah. So, well, this is kind of what happens when, you know, somebody's like, which is Alex in this case. Hey man, you think you can paint those valve covers? Oh dude, man, I got you. Like I got you. I got you, man. I can paint that mother.
Hiding.
Oh, you were hiding.
What the
I
hell?
The video.
Hiding from what?
You didn't want to be in the
I'm doing I'm doing yard work.
So, I thought, what better use to do than Pepto-Bismol pink?
This fucking guy.
So, yeah.
Aries.
Of course, you know, I don't really think this is going to work very well, but hey.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, you made the internals pink too. I mean, I appreciate it. That's very custom of you.
Yeah, I mean, the bolts and everything are pink. Pretty.
There it is, guys. No, that's not going on the damn car, but some very pretty jewelry is.
Wait a minute. That's what he thinks. I am the final wrench turner. It's going on the car.
He forgets I have a key to his Jeep. Anyway, there it is, guys. Like, share, subscribe, all that crazy shit.
Stay savage.